I'm going to go over two tickers. First up is SQQQs. I'm going over this one because the gap that I pointed out to the upside closed out today. Now, first for your price targets, we ended the day here at -3 standard deviations. Above that takes us to resistance and a potential take profit area at 1014. And above that takes us to the middle of the trend and the baseline, 1042, another level of resistance. And then above that, at 2 standard deviations, 1068, 1081, and 1094. This time around, I turned on the Bollinger Bands. And as you can see, we are at the bottom of the channel. The middle of the trend there takes us to 1034 and the upper band, 1060. There's a gap to the upside, a new gap. Well, not really a new one that I did not bring up on Thursday, but we are now getting closer to it. Beginning at 1099, closing out at 1106. I am in this trade. Unfortunately, I am down at 1116. And previously, I bought in and sold out at 1120. So this is the gap that closed to the upside. And I will delete that. So that is no longer in play. And then note we reached a critical area here at 2 standard deviations and resistance, and you know what happens. You can anticipate a pullback as people take their profits and they run, they lock in and they leave, and that's exactly what happened. So now we are down here at support. I will anticipate a buy-in and a bounce here at support, but we could go up, hit resistance again, and then come right back down to close out this baby gap. But we are on the 5-minute time frame going in an upward channel. So we are going farther away from this. But you never know, a wick could come down, close this out, and then get bought right back up. We just need to peel off the Band-Aid and get down to this because this will haunt us later. So it's better just to close it out now since we're relatively close. And note the bounce here, close to support, up to resistance and a sell-off. And on the RSI, we have hit a critical area, 30 and below. And I use this as support and resistance, and this is clearly at support. And I will anticipate this to curl and then move back up and then obviously whip us around because it's not just going to go straight up for you. And the last time we were this low, looking left, we got down to 15 and then started ripping. All right, that's sell. I'm going to go back. But I'm going to anticipate this to curl back up. Option R. And the last time, let me delete that. And that, and where are we? All right, so I bought in here at 1049, sold out at 1120, and that was a 6.82% return. This one is tricky because you definitely want to get in, get up, and get out. Take your gains wherever you can on SQQQs. Because when the market turns around, when the market goes up, this one goes down. When the market goes down, this one goes up. So now, let's move it back. So this is the next target up, and then a target to the south side. I'm going to move on now to Microsoft. I thought I did this one in my last video, but I was wrong. So I want to cover this. Thank you to Murat for pointing this out to me earlier today. And basically everything that he said came true. So basically, he messaged me and said that he thought Microsoft was a good entry point, and for me to check the RSI on the 4-hour chart and on the daily. He saw a gap to the south side around the 400 range. The downside is you lose $5, the upside $76. And he got in at 407. So congratulations there. Let's go over some price targets. Let me move this out of the way. We are at resistance. Can we go up to the next level? Of course we can, but that's a fight. So that next level will be 418, and above that, 422.01. From where we are here, this is one level of resistance, another level, and another level. So to the south side, where all price goes to get back to the middle of the trend, where it likes to hover before making a move to the upside or to the downside. So we are at the upper channel, and to the downside right here, roughly 406.63. If we hit that level, I will anticipate a bounce off support. If we crawl south and go down, this gap forms at 401.53. We've got a target at 398.88 and then 397.91. And then below that, -3 standard deviations and another level of support, 395.06, 391.08-ish. But if we do get down to this level, I will anticipate a bounce off of this because the gaps do act as support and resistance as well. I see gaps, especially to the upside, as opportunities. Those are targets that price will try to get to. And then obviously, if you are going south, then that's an opportunity to go that way as well. And I just realized my handheld mic, well, on a stand here, was nowhere near me. So hopefully you heard me, so I don't have to do this video again. So that gap formed on May 2nd. And we are in a downward channel, and this is within the realm of Monday. So we could get down to here on Monday, I think. Note the sell-off here at resistance, the bounce here at support. Now he said to check the RSI on the 4-hour, which I rarely look at. I really don't play the 4-hour. I like to troll on the monthly for deals, where good quality stocks are bleeding out, but that's hard to come by. So here are your targets on the 4-hour. So to the upside, back at the middle of the trend, 431.99. I'm not even going to go to the upper channel of that because we're not there. But okay, whatever. Let me just give it to you. 456.49. And then support down here. Again, 407.62-ish. Well, not again. That's the first time I just said it. But this gap closes out. And then that target is roughly 396.02. Bounce at support. And I know it's hard to see here. Bounce at support. Again, we sometimes never get to this line, but close enough. And then this becomes resistance and then sell off. And then now we're bouncing. So RSI turning up, but earlier when he pointed this out to me, we were down here, which is a buying opportunity. Now on the daily time frame, so on the daily, your target is 428.37 and 459, excuse me, 28. And then the gap closure is here. And then below that, 383.52. But we are in an upward channel on the daily time frame. So that's good to see. Let's just go to the monthly where I like to troll. But look at this. We are getting to this critical area on the monthly. See all this? This is a sell signal to me. Capture your gains if you are just playing the market. And if you're not and you're letting it ride like I am with the shares that I have. But there's the crackdown. There's your beatdown. The last time I'm going to double click on this so I can show you. The last time I bought in was for my mom. So this is an old price target, I think. So the last time I bought in for her was at $297. And I have a lot of shares of Microsoft. So I prefer to buy other things because I have so much of that and Apple. But, if we tanked, then I would definitely get more. But right now, I'd rather be loading up on Palantir for myself only because I feel like I'm maxed out with Microsoft. You got to not put all your eggs in one basket. So all the other lines are support and resistance lines and price targets. So the next price target for Microsoft is 481.47, which represents a 15% return from where we are, so not too shabby. But this is such an expensive entry point to get in. Let me go back to the 5-minute. Oh, did I already? I think I already gave you that gap. See how wonky the chart gets when you flip to the different time frames? It's terrible. Let me go to the 15 and fix this. What the heck? See how it, no, that's wrong. That needs to get moved back over here. Yeah, flipping between the charts. Excuse me. All right, that is it. That is a look at SQQQ for a recap and Microsoft. Again, thank you to Murat for pointing this out, and congratulations if you made some money off of this stock today. On the next video, I will go over path and skills, and then I will also do a gap recap for the week.